Hello everyone, this is the SRF here. I hope you all are having a wonderful and amazing day, because I know I am. To catch you up to speed, I went to talk to Virgil, killed a courser, then I had to go to the railroad after talking to Dr. Omari, and now I gotta go back to talk to Virgil again. Okay, once I get there, I better run from the damn death claw, because I don't have the firepower to take it out. Run! Virgil.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
The railroad helped me.
Oh God, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines or setting computer terminals free or... Sorry. They just have something of a reputation. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the symbol explanation. You need to build a...
Alright, give me a sec. Be right back.
device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, I haven't made any promises, but if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
I've got it covered.
Good, good. Because you've got to make it in there, for both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we have had our scribes, the only logical explanation. That's where we need your help.
I have a way to infiltrate the Institute, using a device called a signal interceptor.
So it appears we share a common goal. I'm pleased that you've chosen to build the device with the Brotherhood. Now, indulge me for a moment by satisfying my curiosity. Tell me why you're so eager to get into the Institute.
I think they're the ones that kidnapped my son.
The Institute preys on the weak to further their own ends. Together, we'll make them pay for their crimes. I'll call ahead and brief Proctor Ingram. Report to the airport, and get to work on your project right away.
And also I got the Captain Cosmos power armor to check it. fuck?
Ugh, my list of maintenance fixes keeps getting longer and longer.
Elder Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
So, looks like you're calling the shots around here now, huh? All right, I'll bite. What does your new miracle device do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Okay, even I have to admit, that's genius. This explains why we've been picking up anomalous energy readings all across the Commonwealth. Not to mention how they get their tin soldiers to come out of the damn walls. And this little beauty allows you to literally hijack a return signal. Instead of grabbing the intended target, it grabs you instead. Impressive.
Well, you definitely know your stuff.
Damn right I do. It's difficult to make out all the details here, but I'm thinking you can get started by building a stabilized reflector platform. It's gonna take a cargo hold full of high-grade metal, but I'm sure that we have plenty of it right here at the airport.
Wow. I'm glad you could make sense of those plans.
I haven't made sense of all of it yet, but I will by the time you get the first part built. Here's a list of everything you need to find. You're also going to need a massive power source to get the signal interceptor running.
Joining our cause was the wisest decision of your life.
Any luck building the platform yet?
Yes, I'm ready to build the rest of it.
Good. Let's move on then. Here's a list of everything we'll need. Now, I know some of that might as well be in Greek, so I'll be around if you have any questions. We're close. All we need is enough power to fire up the signal interceptor. Maxon's waiting to talk to you, and I'm not throwing the switch until he gives us the go-ahead.
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
Absolutely. I'm ready to go.
Your confidence is an inspiration to us all. That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's gonna happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
Unless I end up inside solid rock.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
That's fortunate.
Yes, it was. Securing useful resources during wartime is critical. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
Damn. She was a valuable resource. It was a mistake to let her leave.
Agreed. I wish our predecessors would have had your foresight. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
Consider it done, Elder.
Very good. Very good. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission. And don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto. Are you in or are you out? Make up your mind. Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds.
Any harm comes to it,
if you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
Opening fire inside the Institute. It could jeopardize our entire mission.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Sean, open the door.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Sean, please. Calm down. I'll get you out of there.
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know.
God. All we're missing are the teacups and the white rabbit.
Ah, levity. Excellent. A sure sign that you adapt quickly to stressful environments. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, You had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun. You'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality, and here I am. Raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working
be
to
right
reach
back,
this
you
point.
guys.
It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
doesn't matter what they think. What matters is what you do.
I'm glad we see it the same way. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. What else can I say to ease your mind?
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
Things are pretty terrible up there.
I've seen it myself. I know. That is why we are so committed to creating a better life for ourselves here. And it's a life that you can now be part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Don't make excuses. You're clearly defective, and I intend to report this. Perhaps after you've been disassembled, we can use your components to make something that's actually useful.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting. The last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. Alright, that's all for now. You can resume your duties.
Remember, health and happiness go hand in hand.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
The 5 motor control software could use an update.
If it were just a limb twitching, but your eyes were moving as well. Involuntary twitching and rapid eye movement are now symptoms
You just don't want to admit to yourself. If you're about to launch into one of your secrets about artificial senses and machines with souls, don't bother. I've heard enough of them. Write them down for me.
But we can't just ignore the question. If a sentient is breathing, why can't it have a soul? And if a sentient has a soul, then it is a living person by every standard we can measure. Of course it is far more comfortable to think of them as machines, so we can do what we want with them.
If you disapprove of the work we do here,
just remember, I never said that. I'm simply trying to open everyone's eyes to new possibilities.
well, it's an unwanted distraction. We're men of science, not philosophers. Do well to remember that.
You're here.
Glad you made it.
Welcome. Please proceed directly to processing.
I don't know if you know this, but please consider this one 0.04%.
The synths aren't just Father's legacy. They're his gift to humanity.
Another lovely day, isn't it?
How interesting.
Welcome. Please proceed directly to processing.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Hey, Doc.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye, then. Thanks again.
Of course.
All systems nominal.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do. Our new synths are so lifelike, I keep mistaking them for real people.
Nothing to report, ma'am.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
What now?
They're dragging their feet
That
on the
armor should
targeting
serve you
package
well
upgrades
in
I
a
asked for.
firefight.
Maybe I should take some courses with
Power armor is effective, sure. But it's hardly
Please
efficient.
don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
Doctor?
You going soft on me, Alana? So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
No problems here.
Good to hear. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain here.
Certainly. We can't allow sophisticated Institute technology to fall into the wrong hands. The results could be disastrous. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation process.
Fine. Once a Courser has located a rogue synth, it uses that synth's recall code to wipe its memories and render it inert. We then begin the delicate process of restoring the neural pathways to their original configuration. In those cases where the procedure is successful, the synth returns to duty with no memory of its time on the surface. All too often, we're unable to repair the damage and are forced to dispose of the unit entirely.
Greetings, ma'am.
No visible reaction to the K-14 combat. We'll start with this trial. The dosage
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Rushed work is sloppy at best, and deadly at worst.
Doctor.
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
Well,
Actually, I was looking for you.
Me? Why?
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
I'm only here with good intentions. You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met? Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help? Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there, dying. And here I am, surrounded by technology that could make their lives better. Yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone. It's not right. It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee. Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Speaking of, I trust our discussion will remain between the two of us. Now, I need to get back to work, and I'm sure you have other things to do.
Yes?
Alright, give me a hot second here.
I hope I'll prove a useful test subject for you, Doctor.
I hope this song gets through to you, Iron Mouse.
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one.
You have time to examine my latest reports
Dr.
on
Watson
batch
can be a
271.
little obsessive
Not yet.
when it comes to
I've been
rules
reviewing
and
Father's plans to expand our operations.
Excuse
I wonder
me,
how
Doctor.
the Warwick family is
Welcome.
doing.
So good to
Young
have you
Wally
here.
must be close
Dr.
to 10
Clayton
years old
Holdren,
by now.
head of
It's
the bioscience
remarkable that
division.
any child can
I can't
survive
wait
for
for
so long up there, don't you think?
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes our most important directive. To that end, we've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably...
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, I'm sure I've taken...
Right? I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll...
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care, then.
Director Holdren seems very taken with you.
I'm shameless, and my lungs out for
Yes.
you. I need to face it. Still.
Got it. That's it.
Bleed for reaching greatness, where it will never die. An eternity, and see the price it costs as a
Sweet.
alive. Yeah. What do you think of that, Assaultron?
Nice.
I can't believe I almost died.
Sweet.
Got it. Fighting for. I guess not. And shield. You will be mine. Battlefield, darkest night, and sword and shield, camouflage, you will be mine. I drink out to fall. I could change it all. On the battlefield.
Yes.
Okay, I need to go refill him some more chalky milk. Give me a second here, you guys.
Our technology must seem pretty advanced by your standards.
No, I need to go down. Not up. Look, I need to go right down. Don't stop. Okay, dude, this is starting to get really freaking annoying.
Hi. Isn't it wonderful here?
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best for our synths. A rogue synth has taken over the raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
Okay, quick save.
We'll bring that synth home.
That would be best for everyone. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Look, I don't care about that. Oh, hello, and see you later. What drama is it this time? Drama, 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 drama.
Here's your holotape, Proctor. Hope the data on that thing was worth it.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the interceptor would do to you.
I wasn't worried. After all, I built the device myself.
I have confidence in everything I built, too. But that's because I'll only deal with technology that I understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
Hopefully, it'll reveal a weakness in their defenses.
That would be the best-case scenario. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed. I believe Elder Maxson gave you all of the details. Good luck, Knight.
$25. 28. What level am I at right now? I'm at 21, okay.
good behavior, aren't you?
I try to be?
Seems like you're doing better than trying. I appreciate it. Too few folks can be bothered. Of course, in my experience, if you want to do real good, playing nice only gets you so far. I mean, look at Diamond City. A place I've been trying to warn of real danger. But every issue I publish, all I hear is, "Oh, Piper, why don't you ever publish anything happy? Piper, why can't you write something nice for a change?" It's enough to make me want to hang up my hat some days.
Sounds like it must be exhausting.
Huh, no kidding. But people, they deserve to know the truth. Sure, it can be scary, knowing what's really out there. A night doesn't go by I'm not afraid some Institute drone will decide today's the day to pay old Piper and family a visit. But it's worth it, because I know the truth. That's what protects us.
Couldn't agree more. How can you protect you and yours if you don't know what you're facing?
Exactly. Most folks, though, they'd prefer a comforting lie. Not me. I've seen firsthand what the truth can do. My sister and I, we grew up way out in the Commonwealth. Tiny little settlement. Our dad, he was part of the local militia. Keeping the raiders off our backs and the mirelurks out of our latrines, as he'd describe it. Well, one day, our dad turns up dead. His captain, asshole named Mayburn, claims raiders must have gotten him on watch. Well, I didn't buy it. I start making inquiries. Turns out, the captain, he'd sold out. Thought he wasn't getting paid enough to babysit the town. He was gonna leave the gates open one night. Let a group of raiders sack the place and take a cut of the profits. My dad found out and was gonna turn Mayburn in. Mayburn got to him first. And I wasn't about to let that bastard get away with murder. I tried talking to the mayor, but he wouldn't listen. So, I papered the entire town in posters. Wanted for gross dereliction of duty, Captain Mayburn. The mayor sure wanted to talk after that. The town threw Mayburn out on his ass and were dug in when a very surprised group of raiders finally showed.
You saved those people.
No. Those people saved themselves. Because they knew the truth. But hey, I'm sorry if I've been rambling. I just get fired up sometimes. It's just nice to talk to someone who actually seems to get it, you know? So, should we head out?
Hell yeah.
Lucky's rabbit's foot. Okay, starting up my stream in reality. Streaming some Fo4. Streaming some Fo4. Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Can you please put your age in chat?
Answer Captain Ellis. Finest officers I've ever had the pleasure.
We're gonna have a lot more limbs and a lot less hair if we stick around here too much longer.
No shit, Sherlock.
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
The interceptor worked. It was rough, but it worked.
Amazing. And what about the serum? Did you find the serum?
I've got it right here.
That's it. That's really it. All right. Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands have formed.
That's good.
It is. But there's only one way to know if it works. All right. Here we go. And now, we wait.
It'll work. Don't worry.
I hope so. We just have to let the retrovirus run its course. I'm going to rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
So,
Virgil.
Whatever happens, thank you.
It is rank in here.
Alright.
You don't mind making a chair for old Mom?
Oh yeah, I forgot to take off the stealth ring.
What's up?
Nothing much is up. Corsair uniform. There you go. Mama Mercy.
I've heard of another settlement that's in trouble. Here's where they are. I hope you can help them. We've got to show people they can count on the Minutemen again.
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
There's a wealth of technology just waiting to be discovered out here.
Okay. Transfer. Store all junk. Craft.
What are you building?
hardened receiver.
We should seek shelter.
43 to 61. The advanced receiver takes the all the way to 78. I need
Jackson
gun
assured I was well built for travel. His modifications will be adequate for quite some
have
time.
long barrel. Full stock.
I've never lost anyone before.
Muzzle. Suppressor. I want the suppressor on there, but I need gun nut rank 3.
If you ask me, freedom's always worth fighting for.
It's astounding how much we still have to discover out here.
Hey, give me a sec, I'm getting a phone call. Hello? Streaming some Fallout 4 right now.
I trust you're enjoying my company. You and I make quite an effective team.
It's okay. I currently have my profile set to appear offline because let's just say Logan just keeps on inviting me to a party when I'm busy doing stuff. And he has me marked to let him know whenever I'm online. Yeah. Not until the new season. Because let's just say that I need to take a bit of a break from Fortnite. I've been playing Fortnite ever since this current season started.
Traveling with you has proven to be quite uplifting.
I do have everything done.
Everything seems to be
It's
proceeding
alright.
according to plan, man.
You're good, Murray. Not right now. I'm busy playing some Fallout 4 while streaming some while streaming it onto my YouTube channel. Yeah.
Need something?
It's astounding how much we still have to discover out here.
Not that I know of. I haven't bothered to check yet.
Hey.
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me.
Yeah. I've had too much to do with Fortnite and not enough time streaming. Yeah, so I need to put aside some time to stream onto my YouTube channel so I don't lose any more of my subscribers. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, talk to you later, Marie. Mira, buddies, hey, welcome. Sorry about that, I was in a phone call.
Things are tough now, but they'll get better.
Okay, makes it, 2-shot makes it go all the way up to 78. So 2-shot brings it up to 78. Powerful brings it up to 51. So let's put 2-shot on there. There we go.
Self-defense to the next level.
Okay. And 3 crank capacitor to 5 crank capacitor.
Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but the Commonwealth can relax for excitement.
And nor do I want it to be automatic. Full stock. Okay. Restart site.
Take care of your gun, it'll take care of you.
Nothing I hate more than Raider scumbags. If you run into any, put a few down for me.
So you need gold, nuclear material, and silver. Kings, welcome to the stream. Okay, hardened receiver. Let's bring it from hardened to powerful. From standard barrel to long barrel. No, let's keep it at the standard barrel.
I look like I want to chit.
Long
Cat.
barrel. How are you enjoying the stream so far?
It's a pleasure to serve with you, ma'am.
Damn, I need science rank 4 for that.
My systems are continuing to function at peak efficiency.
And I need gunslinger rank 5 for this. .357 Magnum ammo. Nice. Okay. Let's do the combat rifle. Standard receiver.
How can a machine believe it's alive? It's ridiculous.
If we want to win the people's hearts and minds, we have to spread the word.
Now let's check
I've never
this
lost
out.
anyone before. This failure is new to me.
Now this should be
A
a lot
pleasure to
more
see you
fun.
again, ma'am. Are you ready to depart?
Actually, I'll be back later.
Understood.
This should be about.
I suggest you stop doing that before you hurt someone.
Yeah, this is what you're talking about right here. Alright, let me restart the stream for you guys.
I'll stop complaining when there's nothing left to complain about.
There we go. Alright. Now, map. Head to Diamond City.
Heard you rescued Valentine. Good work. This is you ain't like those instant sickos.
Diamond City Surplus! Open 24 hours! Everyone else may be closed, but Diamond City Surplus is open 24 hours a day.
Let's see what you got.
Anything and everything.
Okay, oil, screws. I don't need the automatic alien blaster, to be honest. Or a fat man. Brittany, welcome. How you doing today? I don't need an Institute pistol or a laser pistol. I don't need two of these. Makeshift mine. Pretending Chinese grenade launcher rifle. Excuse me. I don't need the dang plasma thrower. Or the quick draw machete. Or another laser musket.
Do yourself a favor and just say yes. It's all he understands.
Yes? Yes.
I'd love to talk, but I have matters to attend to.
We can talk about guns, or maybe you want to consider something more up close and personal.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Everything hand-tooled.
Okay.
You look like you could use a drink. Dugout Inn's got some cold ones.
The Super Salon can give you the hairstyle of your dreams.
Selling papers is busy work, lady.
Nat.
Hey, lady, that interview you did with Piper is really selling. Here's your free copy.
Hello to who's ever watching my live stream on YouTube. How's your day?
Ever been to Kill or Be Killed? Some fine-looking weapons.
I heard you walk that freedom trail. What, you some kind of, what do they call it? History buff?
Oh, you're back. Can't get enough looks at this lovely figure of mine. No? Guess you'll just have to shop then.
Let's see what you got.
Remember, no returns, exchanges, or death threats.
Crystal, silver bowl, truck, typewriter, clock, and okay. Thank you.
Hell of a load you're carrying. Better sell some to Daisy before someone swipes it.
Every weapon you see here could be the difference between life and death, baby.
I'll take a look, sure.
Murder and mayhem at a discount.
I need a shipment of oil. Thank you very much. And now time to go up to the Prydwen. Huh?
At Victoria.
Attention. This is a notice to all personnel. Please think of your brothers and sisters down below.
Welcome aboard, sister.
Thoroughly secure all gear while on the flight deck. Thank you.
You're an inspiration to us all, Knight. Do us proud.
Tegan.
Oh, the Brotherhood's got a lifetime supply of nuclear ordnance thanks to you. I expect you could use a resupply after a scrap like that.
Set me up?
Got some choice weapons that just came in.
I'll take it. Do you have any nails? No, he does not. Okay.
Proctor Tegan.
You're looking to pick a fight? I'll help you end it.
Let me see what you have.
Got some choice weapons that just came in.
There we go.
If you're looking for ammunition or weapon mods, Dr. Tegan might have what you need.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. That itch. That itch. Now let's go all the way back to Sanctuary. Alright, now I gotta go and use the restroom, so be right back.
Synths, FEV, who knows what other sick projects the Institute's working on.
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me.
Just checking the charge on my controller.
Always was a little jealous of folks who could craft something other than a paragraph.
From the standard receiver to the advanced. Long barrel. From standard grip to sharpshooter's grip. Standard magazine. Good luck. Pussy jet.
How much we still have to discover out here.
Muzzle suppressor. Legendary. We still need some more nuclear material, but hey, that's okay. Now let me go down here. Grab all the shit that's down here. No, I broke the bobby pin.
That's it.
Would need the key. Only opens with a key.
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me.
I need science rank 3 for the targeting head. Space Cowboy.
rest while you're at it.
All systems are go, ma'am.
Need something?
No, not really.
What are you building?
We can keep traveling as much as you want. I don't require sleep or food in order to survive. It's astounding how much we still have to discover out here.
I need a lot of nuclear material for this.
I've never lost anyone
Standard
before.
capacitor.
This failure is new to me.
The overcharge capacitor, which will make it up to, yeah, we need nuclear material for that. Up to 40 cryo barrel, laser barrel.
It's astounding how much we still have to discover out here.
Stock. Look for stock. Standard sights to reflex sights. Let's go with the Brotherhood fuel tank. Standard receiver.
If there's a story here, we'll find it.
Yeah, I'm all out of fucking nuclear material, sadly.
Hello, ma'am.
Site diagnostic complete. I'm happy to report I won't be falling apart on you anytime soon. I've never lost any.
Let's go. CD. Reflex scope.